Yo, what's going on there, everybody? This is your boy Honcho J23, and you are now tuned in to the latest, hottest show, the most episodic show on Instagram Live. That is the Independent Scene, episode 134. I want to welcome you guys to the channel, welcome you guys to the platform. It is truly amazing to have you guys with me once again on this lovely Tuesday. I hope you guys have been enjoying you guys' day. Things are a little bit tough on my side, but we're still, still progressing. I'm dealing with a few things here and there, but Hacho Jake, what I'm saying, he always finds a way to, you know, to get his mind off of things. But that's neither here nor there. But like I said again, welcome you guys to the show. Welcome you guys to the platform. This is episode 134 of the Independent Scene with yours truly. And today we're going to be chopping it up with a brother of mine. He is also a part of the 252, crew. Shouts out to all of my 252 crew. Shouts out to CRG Music, the label. Shouts out to Carolina Waves, the family. Shouts out to Crossbones. All those great collectives and great people that's out there doing what they do. And so now we're going to get my man in the building, and he's already here. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, give it up for my man, my homie, my bro. He is back on his own show. He is So Easy Made It. Let's talk to him, y'all. What's good, Corey? What's good, Country Lover? What's goody? Come on, Fly. What's up, my boy?
What it do? What it do?
Coolin', man. What's good with you, my guy?
Can't call it, man. Had to get ready for work, man.
Oh, word.
Yeah, listening around for instrumentals right now, just chilling.
Oh, okay. What time you gotta be to work?
Shit, 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Everything good. I just had to get myself ready.
Oh, okay. I feel that. Well, first of all, like I said, welcome to the show, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that. Good to be here, man.
Most definitely. Like I said, definitely, what I'm saying? It's always an honor to, what I'm saying, be able to interact with other artists on this platform, and get to, learn more about them. So, like I said, with that being said, introduce yourself to the people, man, and let them know who you are.
I'm So Easy Made It, man. Henderson, North Carolina. You already know I got beats. You need them, I got them.
Most definitely. Well, with that being said, we just gonna jump right into the joint. All right. So first things first, bro. Like when it comes to your music, you know what I'm saying, and I'm pretty sure you put out a lot of dope beats and music and things of that nature. But what's the response been like, being able to do all that and being able to be skilled at doing what you do best?
Well, basically, man, it just pick up that pen, man. I just start writing. You never know what comes out of my mind because sometimes it just actually beats on my mind heavy. Sometimes it be real shit. So
Right.
I mean, it just like the music is my getaway drug. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's mainly about myself and how I'm living my life depends on how I do my music.
Okay. Now, do you feel like your music has truly been able to reach people and really been able to touch the lives and change a few lives here and there with your music and with your beats?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I have a lot of beats that you can tell stories on. I even have more songs that I done with like gun violence and all that. That there's really some true things that people will actually relate to.
Okay. Now, what's your motivation going into, being in this industry, being in this field, doing what you do, being surrounded by so many people that do the same thing? What is your main motivation behind, your career and your path?
Well, my main motivation really is my son, man. I've been doing music since I was young, and it's always been my passion. So the only thing now is that I have a son, and now it's all up to me how far I would go for him. You know what I mean?
Facts, I feel that. So when it comes to advice, what's the best piece of advice that you've gotten from somebody in your lifetime that has truly helped you and shaped you and molded you into being the person that you are today?
Never let anybody change you. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep pushing. Do you?
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Do you feel like your career has been everything that you've wanted it to be, or do you feel like you still have a lot more to prove and to show out here to the world and to the industry?
Oh, I have a whole lot more to prove, man. Like this is just the beginning.
Most
So
definitely.
yeah, it's just the beginning, man. I got a lot to do, a lot to do, a lot of
Okay.
places to go. I mean, yeah.
Okay, I feel that. I feel that. So, being a part of a group, and I'm pretty sure that's been humbling. But being able to work with a group of guys that are able to come from the same background as you. What is it like having that bond and that chemistry with those guys, and really being able to just really solely focus on the music portion of your life?
Actually, Traumatic is my close cousin, of course, as you know.
Right, right, right.
Well, I wasn't rapping, man. I was not a rapper.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was normally just singing songs off the radio, like actually singing. I wasn't even a rapper. Period.
Okay.
Um, Traumatic. I was around 14. It's gonna shock you. I was like 14. Traumatic was like 11 years old, and he showed me how to rap, man. And
Okay.
it took off from there. So basically, this how I am, what I am, and who I am today. Because
Uh,
it wasn't for Traumatic pushing me to that limit to actually sit down and write rhymes and to know what I'm saying. I mean, it wouldn't be possible. I wouldn't even be right here talking to you right now about any kind of music unless it was on the radio.
Right, I feel that. So, real quickly, if you could sum it up, and if you could sum it up, who would you say has been your biggest influence? Who's been some of your biggest influences as it relates to this music industry?
Uh, I would say, I mean, I'm an '80s baby, and I lean more on Tupac's side. So it's like, uh, he's kind of Tupac my idol, man, and it's like I always idolized him because like all the positive things he said and all the positive songs he done. It,
Okay,
it pushes me to keep going.
okay, okay. I feel that. I feel that. Now, you mentioned, your son. What is how is he dealing with the fact that his dad is doing the music and really being really out here pushing saying for not only for yourself but for him as well. How does he deal with all of that?
Well, as of right now, he only 3, so he only dealing with toys and
Okay, okay.
so he don't really, like really know like what his dad does. You know what I mean? So
Now I'm sure you do plan on and and letting him know what daddy does, but at the same time, like, do you feel like that would be one of those things that you would want to tell him, or do you feel like you would have, or do you feel like you would want him to, in a sense, kind of be in his own zone and kind of find his own way?
I mean, eventually, I would just want him to find out his own way. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
he's gonna be around it, so
Most definitely, most
he's
definitely.
he's been in the studio, what I'm saying, a lot of times when I recorded music. So I mean, he kind of got the idea, but of course he's 3, so he don't really know what he's seeing at the moment.
Right, right, right. Okay. So, real quick, talk to us a little bit, man, about how you grew up, man, and what was it like growing up as a kid, and then finally, coming into your own as a man and really realizing, like, yo, this is my life, now I got to do what I got to do for myself. What was that growing up process like? If you could sum it up real, so
Yeah,
if you had to sum it up.
growing up, I'm gonna say I was always the one that always kind of stayed to myself. But what I'm saying, I had a lot of friends, but I always also stayed to myself a lot more than I was with my friends. So
Okay.
uh, when I was when I was little, what I'm saying, I had my head on straight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna lie. When I started being in my teenage years, I started acting up, being bad, doing crazy stuff, uh,
Right.
getting expelled, like suspended from school and all of that.
Mhm.
Basically, I was a thug. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
When I turned 17, like 17, 18 years old, I realized I did life on me, so I changed up real fast. So it's like now I'm just staying positive, staying humble, and I'm just gonna do what I got to do, take care of me and mine, man.
Right. I feel that. I feel that. So, has there been any points in your life where you look at your life and you feel like, there can always be more out here that there's got to be more out here that promotes positivity, or do you feel like right now we're still having a hard time trying to create that positivity?
I think a little bit of both.
Okay, okay,
'Cause I
I
mean,
feel that.
yeah, I think a little bit of both. Because I mean, there's you got you come on this side, you got positivity coming your way. You got on, you go on another side. It's sort of the same thing, but you sometimes you gotta like it's more you got to work on.
Right, right. I feel that. So, how do you feel about this as they like to call it, this social media change, man? Because social media has truly taken a mind of its own, and it's so many things are being put out on social media. How do you feel about being a part of social media and having these different as I like to call it, accounts that you're attached to?
I mean, social media is really. I use it as a music platform. You know what I mean? Like I chat from time to time with people, but other than that, I use it as a music platform. So I mean, like the conversation, it honestly will be about music. If you seen anything I post, you will see music. It has something to do with music. If it's not a flyer about a show or something like that, then you probably really wouldn't see it.
Okay, okay, okay. So do you feel now? Do you feel like social media is overrated?
Yeah, I feel like social media overrated because I mean, when social media first, first came to the computer world, as you say, it was mainly about meeting people and getting to know each other, shit like that. But like now, it's just like they turning it to a whole lot of adult shit, and it don't make sense.
Right, right,
It
right,
should have kept it with music, and because they didn't what they don't understand is children it's children that make Facebooks now, like they get lie about their age, and they're on Facebook right now, 12, 11 years old,
right.
and
Exactly.
they got all that you know uncensored shit, negativity all on Facebook.
Right. I agree. I agree. Now, to that point, do you feel like there should all there you feel do you feel like there should be a age requirement before kids should be on social media, and do you feel like the parents need to put a restriction on their kids before they get social media?
Yeah, I really do feel like that because I mean, it's too much that get put on Facebook now, and it's like all of it, like most of it, 97% of the time is inappropriate. So, I mean, yeah, I feel like it should be an age limit.
Okay, okay. Now, my next thing, man, that I want to know is, as it relates to your family, because I feel like you're real, you're real big on family. How has your family been dealing with the fact that you make beats and you make music? I mean, do they truly support it, or is it just all you by yourself?
Nah, like all my fam supported. I mean, you got some family that don't really acknowledge the fact of what you do, but I mean, it's anybody family, but my main family, my immediate family, you know what I'm saying? They do support me. So I mean, everyone is happy with what I'm doing because I'm not out doing otherwise. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Now, let us know. Now, what are there? Do you have any hidden skills, hidden talents that the world that you've never shared with anybody that don't nobody know about that they would love to know? Because I'm
Uh,
sure, because I'm sure it's some people out here that's watching that probably want to know. Does he got anything else that he do other than just beats or?
I mean, I'd be okay. I can draw. I
Okay,
did I did a little dancing in my teenage years. I used to do talent shows and shit. So I used to dance. So I still can dance a little bit. Um,
okay,
and well, I cut hair too. So
okay, okay. Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right.
rap, sing, a lot of things, man.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So now I'm kind of switching gears a little bit. So, what hood movie would you rate right now? Would you say that would be the most hoodest movie in our time? What would you say is the most hoodest movie out here right now?
Out here right now, or You know,
it can either be right now or it can either be back then. What hood movie
mm.
would you give that title to?
Yeah, that's a few, man. Whew, man, there's a few. New Jack City, Boys in the Hood, Paid in Full. Man, it's a lot of it, man. Like I can't. That's a tough decision right there.
Okay, okay. Now, if you could have been in one of those movies, which one would have loved to have been in?
If I can be in one of those, I would rather be in Paid in Full.
Okay, okay, okay. I feel that. I can see that. I can see that. I could definitely see that.
Making
So
Mitch.
right, right. So let me ask you this: now, are you pretty much a comedy guy? Now, and I would say if you are, who right now, who do you feel right now is the hottest comedian out right now?
The hottest comedian. Hottest comedian. I mean, honestly, they took him off the scene, but I still feel like Cat Williams got the throne. But
Okay,
I mean, Kevin Hart, he's still doing stuff. So it's like he's at the top right now. But I think Cat Williams is really one of the funniest out there right now.
most definitely, most definitely. Okay, well, definitely shouts out to Cat Williams, and Kevin Hart, two of the icons out here in this business, man.
Big
All
fact.
right, so now again, switching gears, we are switching to the sports side. But NBA has come back. The NFL has come back. Who are your two teams from both sides, and who are you looking forward to seeing take it all the way this year?
Well, NBA, I go with Golden State.
Okay, okay,
NFL, I mean, hey, we always lose, yo, but hey, I'm still gonna stick with my team. So,
okay, okay,
Carolina Panthers, man.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
So you see Golden State and Carolina Panthers taking it all the way this year.
fact.
Okay, I feel that. All right. So when it comes to female celebrities out here, man, there's so many of them that look so good and everything like that. But if you had the opportunity to, date one or take one out or have that, as they say, that one night cap with, who would that celebrity be?
Uh, Honestly, shit, I say neither. To be real,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't really. I mean, yeah, they look good and everything, but I wouldn't care to date either one of them, honestly.
Okay, okay. So it's one of those things where like you would prefer more to just be on more of a friend level type thing.
Yeah, like I mean, shit, she's a human, I'm a human. I mean, there
Right.
ain't nothing special about them. Just all that makeup they got on, you know what I mean? So, hey, it's just like anybody else.
Facts, big facts. I
Either,
feel
I
that.
mean, if I'm feeling her, then yeah. But I mean, not just to say off the top of the head, like because she's a celeb, the type thing. I'm like, well, I wouldn't date either one, or if I
Right.
even just, had that chance just to run up to him, like, hey, I want, nah.
I feel that. I feel that. So all right, so now again switching gears, who would you say is the hottest right now when it comes to J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar? Who you going with?
J. Cole.
Okay. Now, for the people that rock with Cole, why would now for shot, let me rephrase that. For people that don't know why you would choose J. Cole, let us know real quickly why you would choose J. Cole.
I mean, J. Cole, well, J. Cole, he lyrical, man, and two, he's from North Carolina, so I support my own.
Okay, okay, that would definitely shouts out to Cole. Okay, now real quick, what does we recently just had a most recent event entitled Raleigh Day. Shouts out to the 919, shouts out to Raleigh Day. But what
Big
does Raleigh what does Raleigh Day mean to you? Mainly, coming from your point of view.
um, I mean, I think it's dope, but I just never really been. So I mean, that's really all it is, man. I just think it's really dope. I never really been, so I really can't give you a lot of my intake on it.
Okay, okay. So let me ask you this: so on a so on a typical day for you, like what is a typical day like in the life of So Easy Made? What's your daily routine? What's your schedule like usually on most days?
Most days I basically just be in the lab, man, just creating different beats. Or I mean, like I said, if my transportation wasn't bad, I'd be at the studio right now. Um,
Okay,
it's basically my day-to-day thing, man. I just love music. That's all I do.
okay,
If I'm not cutting hair, I'm doing music.
Okay, so and now let us know, how long have you been cutting hair?
The cutting hair since I was around 13.
Okay, okay.
By the way, I'm 31, so yeah.
Most definitely. So now I'm sure you planning on. I'm sure you plan on. Now, if I'm not mistaken, do you have your own shop, or are you in the process of getting your own shop?
No, I'm in the process. I want to get my own shop.
Okay.
If I got to build it from the ground up behind my own home type of shit. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I just that's just something I want to do on like on the side. Like, I don't want to really make that a major career because like I'm not really. I mean, I'm into cutting hair, of course. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm into cutting hair, but I'm not really into it. I would lean on more on the music side before I would decide to go and just cut hair for a living. You know what I mean?
I feel that. I feel that. All right. So when it comes to music, going back into the music side, when it comes to music, what is it that you want the people to take away from your music, that you want them to be able to leave away knowing about you and your career and yourself?
Uh, Basically, I want them to take away all the like, basically all the positive songs I do. Like, don't judge me by the hood music. You know what I mean? Judge me by the actual song that I write from the heart to let you know how I'm actually feeling from my heart. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, what rapper don't make songs that really don't make sense nowadays. So sometimes you gotta fall in that lane
Mm-hmm.
to, you know what I'm saying, to get that type of feedback that the new generation is getting because you know what I mean. Like we getting old, so it's like the new generation, their music. I mean, sometimes they don't talk about anything. They just be, going just saying in damn things. So it's like
Right.
sometimes you got you got to get in there. You got to step in that lane and use those type of beats just to get heard nowadays, man. But
Right.
I mean, me personally, I really don't care for that music because I still go back to how I used to do it, like the Jadakiss days, the Locks days, and just really spit bars.
Right.
Like
Right.
I don't say nonsense. No, like can't do that, man. I tried it.
Okay.
I mean, I tried it. People liked it, but I'm more on the speaking real side.
I feel that. All right. So now I want to combine the two topics, that are most prevalent right now to what's going on in America. This whole, you got this whole pandemic, this whole Black Lives Matter, what I'm saying? You being a black man at that, being a father at that, how have you been processing and progressing through that, through both circumstances, if you will?
I mean, it's been hard through the pandemic. Like they had everything closed down, couldn't nobody really find jobs, and I mean, I just made sure I kept my head above water. I wasn't gonna stress too much about it because I knew who I am and what I can do. So I wasn't really stressed about it. So I basically just let it die down a little bit and went out there and had to grind and went and got it, man. Like had to do what I had to do.
Most definitely, most definitely. Now, let me ask you this. Now, I'm throwing you back in the hot seat again because I gotta know. So, if there's, because I'm sure there's some women out there that probably have seen you, that probably, saying that you probably catch their attention. But what is it mainly that you look for in a woman that can really spark up a conversation and that can really get you more engaged?
See, sense of humor. Like sense of humor is one of the main things I look for because if I walk up on her and she just looking all mean and you know don't act like she don't want to talk, then I'm just gonna walk off. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Like you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I look for more of the sense of humor side, and she gotta have a good heart, and
Okay,
she gotta look good. I mean, I don't,
I
but
feel that.
it's just that that's not all I really look for because I look for what's inside them instead of what's on the outside of them. It just makes sense.
That definitely makes sense. All right, so real quick, what's your sign if you don't mind me asking? What's your sign out here?
What's my what?
What's your sign?
My sign?
Yeah,
What you mean, my zodiac sign?
yeah, your zodiac sign.
Oh, I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Now let me ask you this: when it comes to zodiac signs and things of that nature, do you feel like, you know, uh, do you feel like two of the same sign can get along with each other? Do you feel like or do you feel like that's double the trouble?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like any sign can get along with each other. I mean, the thing is, it's all in your mind. It's like what you believe. if somebody write like say somebody put your sign down and then they write something that's saying that this is what your sign is, and you know what I'm saying, it's up to you to believe that that is you. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
So I believe any sign can get along with each other because I don't really believe in that at all. Because I mean, hey,
right.
you know what I mean? Like we all people, so like I don't really go by the sign because I believe anybody can get along.
Facts, I feel that. All right, so my next thing, and this is something that I usually don't ask, but when it comes down to this whole, politics and shit, man, you got this whole, the man that's in office, and then you got Biden running, against the man. So how do you feel? How do you feel like this election this year is gonna pan out? Who do you feel like really got it? Who do you feel like really is gonna do more for our country?
Okay, you want me to answer that
You can,
honestly?
you can.
um, well, as long as Donald Trump is out of that seat, we'll feel a whole lot better.
Okay, okay.
Because I mean, at first he comes in with one shoe on, so you know what I'm saying. So it's not like I'm just saying it just to be saying it because he don't know politics
Mm-hmm.
and he just illiterate. I mean, he don't really know anything. So I would just
Okay.
rather him to be out the seat and put anybody else in there and see what they can do because he hasn't done anything but destroy it, just
Right.
destroy it. So
Right. All right. So, all right, I feel that. I appreciate you for giving us that insight. All right. So now switching again back into another gear of music. What advice do you have for the younger up and coming artist that's coming up in the game that wants to do, that wants to pursue this dream and wants to pursue this career? What advice simply can you give to them to keep them going?
don't let nobody tell you that you can't.
Okay. Okay. I feel that. I feel that. Now, 5 to 10 years from now, where do you see yourself?
5, 10 years. Man, honestly, 5 to 10 years from now, I see myself winning the Grammy with my cousins, man.
Okay.
Flight
I
Code
can
Music
see
too,
that.
by the way.
Hey, most definitely. Shouts out to Flight Cope Music too, the Volume 2. You know what I mean? Definitely a dope masterpiece. I had the pleasure and the honor of listening to some of that. So definitely kudos to you guys for putting in that hard work. You know what
Appreciate
I'm
that.
saying? Definitely keep applying that pressure. And it's good to know that that not only not to think that y'all are cousins, that
Mm-hmm.
y'all are all related. So that's even better. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When it's a family affair, or a family effect, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I definitely feel that, man. So real quick, another thing I wanted to know, your name So Easy Made It. How did that name come about?
See, let me start from the beginning for you, right quick. In the beginning, I was D Easy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
D Easy came from my name, Denico. So I just took the D and the E and just named and just made it that. And then I did had that for years. So like I was listening to my name as I kept saying it during the song. I'm like, nah, this ain't the song this ain't how I want it to
Mhm.
sound.
Mhm.
So like I thought deeper. And the reason why I came up with So Easy, cause like, you know what I'm saying, the beats, my beats and my songs and everything, I just felt like I make it look so easy, like I can just do it.
Okay. Okay. I feel that. I feel that. Well, I definitely appreciate the insight. Now, do you feel like you still from time to time have those moments where you have some hood maybe kind of thug to you, or do you feel like you're just on a you feel like you're just average at this point?
Oh no, it's plenty of times I still got that hood ain't going nowhere, man. It's one thing. The hood ain't going anywhere. The hood will stay in you, but you just gotta know how to control it.
Most definitely, most definitely. I feel that. I feel that. Shouts out to everybody coming in the chat. And my next thing, bro, I want to know is when it comes to music coming from all over the world, you got all these big cities like California, you got New York, you got Miami, you got Houston, Texas, you got DC, you got Maryland, you got all these dope places. But who do you feel right now has been making the most noise musically in their state or in their city?
Atlanta.
Okay,
I
okay.
mean,
And why would you say Atlanta?
because like they got more artists coming out of there than anywhere else.
Okay, okay. I feel that. I feel that. I definitely feel that. But definitely shouts out to the A.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
so I got some peoples out there, so definitely shouts out to them. And my last and final question, when it comes to fatherhood, man, you know, what's it like being a dad? You know, having a son, being able to, you know, have somebody that, you know, that's gonna, you know, eventually be looking up to you, being able to, you know, pattern themselves after you, take after you, you know, and really be able to, you know, really have that bond and that relationship with you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I'm still fairly new to being a father. As you can see, I'm 31 years old and my son is 3.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? It's a good feeling to wake up every day and your son want to call you and you see him on the video and be like saying dad all the time. So it's
Right.
you and like basically this is what I'm doing it for. I'm gonna go hard for him to make sure he don't have to struggle the way I did growing up.
Right, big facts. I feel that. I feel that. All right, so my last and final thing, is there anything else that you want the world to know about you that we need to be on the lookout for, so that way we can be plugged into it?
Well, the only thing I need y'all to do is follow me on IG.
Right.
Follow me. You can follow me, add me, whatever on Facebook. So easy made it. IG so easy made it. You know what I'm saying? Link up. We can talk.
Taking this time out with us, my G. Can you
Big
hear me?
facts, man. I'm glad for being here, man.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
Take care of
yeah.
yourself. All right, take care of yourself. All right,
Oh, you know what, man? You do the same, man.
will do. All right, G.
All right.
All right. And there you guys have it. Episode 134 is now complete. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow, episode 135. Independent Scenes from your boy Huncho. Let's get it.